morning, everyone. Here you go, all yours.
Good morning. Well, this morning I would like to share with you the first initial draft, because he rewrote it, and those of you who write can relate to that, of a poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves are flowers, but only so for hours. Then leaves subside to leaves. In autumn she achieves a still more golden blaze, but nothing golden stays. Of white, blue, gold, and green, the only color seen, and the thought of it in the vast, the gold is soonest past. A moment, it appears, at either end of years, at either end of days, but nothing golden stays. In gold, as it began, the world will end for man, and some believe avow the world is ending now, the final age of gold, in what we now behold. If so, we'd better gaze, for nothing golden stays. And it's like, despite the ephemeral bye-bye tone of it, really, I've been talking this week with some residents, especially over actually at Orchard Woods, about, there are many things that we lose over time, especially, physically, in terms of our ability to, reach up to that shelf and not go, ow, with one of our joints, and vision or hearing, or there are many things that go. But in order to have the things that are truly valuable, we must age. Because if you think about it, the things that are truly important and truly valuable to you as an individual and to you in life really isn't your ability to run a 10-minute mile. Yeah, you can run a mile in 10 minutes, no problem. Them, not me. Not me. But it's the things that come to you not just through what you know, but through what you have experienced and contemplated and understood. The most valuable things are wisdom. There's a Celtic expression, you can't put a wise head on a young body. And they're right. But also understanding the value of things, knowing what is truly important. Things like faith and hope and compassion. These are the things that grow with years, and they're far more valuable than anything gold. And there's something that it's only the extraordinarily rare 20-year-old could ever possess. So those are the things. Hold on to those. The stuff of the world, the golden stuff of the world, whether it's the leaves, and I noticed that some of the top of the maple trees on National Lutheran, they're like, oh, it is going to be fall. Bam! But they do, they fall. And the stock market goes up, the stock market goes down. The temporal things are temporary. But the things that are of true value are who you are and what you do and what you hold in your heart. That's what matters. That's where we should focus our attention. And when I look out at all of your dear faces, you have those things. Continue to share them and to grow them, because you and those things are what make this place such a privilege to be a part of. Let's pray. Gracious God, it's in you that we live and move and have our being. Help us in the midst of all of the changes and the struggles and the griefs to also see the joys and to see the gifts that come only with time and grace and wisdom. And help us to share those things with each other. It's in your name that we pray. Amen. And the pastoral care update is brief. Can you believe it? I want to thank people that helped out with our annual pet blessing. I must report to the assembly that there was no horse in person, but in fact, a horse's photo was indeed brought in, so a horse was blessed. Thank you. And this is the season where things start picking up. At the end of this month is Reformation. I say, in October, when we turn the page to October, the young and the old Lutherans' thoughts turn to Reformation, but also All Saints. And All Saints will happen before we next meet again in Town Hall. So for those of you who aren't familiar, All Saints is celebrated on or near the 1st of November, and that is the date in Lutheran and many other traditions where we remember all the people we've lost over the last year, and also just people that we've lost who are dear to us at any time. And here at Orchard Ridge, we specifically recognize all of the friends and neighbors from Orchard Ridge that we have lost each year. That will take place during the regular chapel service on the first Wednesday in November. And you'll have an opportunity, just keep your eye on Touchdown, to include names or to put a bell on the All Saints banner and to remember the folks that are important to you. And one of the things that we also do that my predecessor Bill Bolden came up with that I just love is folks who come to the service are encouraged to bring photographs of people that they've lost. And we put them up in the windowsills and on the little ledges and stuff like that, so that during the service we are literally surrounded by all the saints. So, because each one of you is just so precious, and it's important to remember. And let's see. Well, we will meet again before Advent gets cooking. And so one final reminder, we have just started a very exciting new Bible study. Talk to me about it if you want to know more. That's it.
Great. Trying to put that November on my calendar.
Oh.
Thank you. So I believe we have the audio working and the visual working. It's a little bit different of a view because the iPad is over that way, but I think we're good, right, David? Yes. Okay. How'd that get here? Oh my goodness, I have no idea how that got snuck in. But when we talk about updates, the biggest update for me is UVA Cavaliers are ranked number 19 in the country. So I have... Yes, most important. I'll teach you, don't worry, I'll teach you. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get back to serious stuff, important things, yes. So, on Tuesday, several of us had the honor of attending a major celebration in Annapolis, the groundbreaking of Providence Point. It was a beautiful event and a huge milestone for our organization. Lisa Wells and Kim Midgard were instrumental in organizing the celebration. Susan Daly was present as a member of the NLCS board. I can tell you the energy was electric, and we should all be so proud of the progress we're making at this community. It's so exciting. There were how many people there, Lisa? Over 300. And we have 178 reservations already. So, and it's probably 3 years away from ribbon cutting. So, I remember when we were doing that here, so it's really fun to be part of it again. Okay, so let's get down to business here at the Village of Orchard Ridge. Obviously, the lobby is looking very beautiful. You've noticed everything is as it should be, except for the carpet. That carpet will be replaced in January. That line in the middle is not going away, so it will be replaced. We have asked for it not to happen till after the holiday because they thought it could be to us by the middle to the end of November, and I did not want to slow down our celebration of the holidays and decorating. And I also thought if we get it dirty, that's okay. We'll get new. So, I hope that you've also noticed that we moved the piano to reduce noise at the concierge desk. We love the visual of walking in and seeing the piano at the front, but our senior leadership went through a couple of hours training on how better to support our hearing and visually impaired residents. And it became crystal clear to us that that background noise, when trying to conduct important business at the concierge desk, was very distracting. So we had to move it. The library is coming together nicely. The books are making their way back in. I love seeing you all sit there and read the paper in the morning with a cup of coffee. Our decorator was here last week and helped us with the final touches. I hope you all have seen the clock. Thank you for letting us know we needed that clock. I think it's really pretty up there, easy to read. Some of the chairs came in with the incorrect fabric, so those are going to be swapped out. I've had several residents concerned about the old furniture. What's happening with the old furniture, or that storage? Is it red or orange in the back there? That still has old furniture in it. We had our friends, my friends from the Legacy at North Augusta, come and look at that furniture. We are recycling a lot of it, so it will go to our sister community, and what's left will then be donated. We are not throwing away any furniture, but it is going to take a little while for us to get rid of that storage container. We will have a photographer on site on Friday, October 17th, 9 a.m. to 11. The photographer will be here to capture the renovations. Please help keep the decorations and the layout as it is right now so we can showcase the space. And speaking of keeping things in place, just a gentle reminder, those pretty hand soaps in the bathrooms, please keep them there. If you need soap, we can help you get soap. But those little silver containers and the soaps that are in there, we need them to stay there. So, all right. Spirit Fridays. So, we're having a little fun with our team. Our team loves celebrating. We're wearing jeans on Friday, and we decided as a leadership team to come up with some fun themed dress days. And we wanted to invite all of you to take part. You don't have to, but I do share that on my email, my 3 Things Thursday. And these are the days we have coming up. So today we're wearing our shirts for Senior Olympics. Next Friday is Fall Flannel Friday. That's a tongue twister. It should have been today because it's cold. Next Friday will be 80 degrees and we'll all be wearing flannel. Then on October 24th, it's Pumpkin Spice Day. So orange, brown, cinnamon, any of those fall colors. And then October 31st is Halloween, so we're going to dress in our costumes. Okay, fun stuff. Our leadership team has finalized the 2026 budget and submitted it to the board. We expect approval the week of October 23rd. I want to thank all of you for the input. I read every single comment, And to help keep costs down, we're taking a much more conservative approach to renovations in 2026. Instead of a full phase 2 renovation, we're going to focus on refreshing as much of the first floor as we can, and there'll be more details about the budget to come in 2026. But just so you know, we're not looking to take down walls in 2026. The cost, we're trying to control costs a little bit. And we also want a little break. I don't know about you, just a little break. So, the Resident and Family Annual Survey is coming October 21st through November 4th. Watch your email, your cell phone. You'll probably get a text with a link. Lauren and Mary will be helping with that as well. And then you can go to the next slide. We have tech support for the survey to make sure everyone can participate. If you're having any difficulty with it, we will have the tech team available from 11 to 1 on the following days. And that will be, we'll put that in Touchtown so you can see all of that. The idea is we don't want team members helping you do the survey. We want your friends and family to help you do the survey because we want as honest as possible. What you like, what you don't like, we take it all very seriously. Okay. Next, we're thrilled to announce the construction of 4 new cottages. They're going to be the largest ones we have on campus. You can go to the next, I think. 2 will be located on Advowson and 2 will be on Prominence. I'll leave this slide up for a little bit. We received board approval to begin selling these, but we'll need to pre-sale 3 of the 4 before we begin construction. So can you see where those are? Everyone on, let me see if I can. So, here's what should be the fountain. Will be the fountain. Shannon's going to tell us more about it. Okay, so this is at Vowson. There's going to be 1 down here and 1 right here. And then this is all the way at the end. The Engage Center's here, and there's going to be 2 there. Okay. So, we can't start till we have 3 sold. That's what the board gave us, that directive. And we are very optimistic that that's going to happen by January. Shockey will be our construction partner again, and we're excited to work with them. So Chris, hopefully we'll be seeing him because I think he's just about done here. And even better, we're partnering with our brand new sales director, Lisa Wells, to help us bring these beautiful new homes and future residents to our community. I understand this is a big step forward for our community, and I'm so proud of the momentum we're building together. Who's going to live in those 4 cottages? Hopefully you know people, friends, family. I would love one. I saw the layout and I went home and said, I think, I used to live at my last job in an assisted living. I lived there on that campus. I went home and said, I think we should move to one of those cottages. They are beautiful. So, all right, so now, there's the external view of one of the cottages. There'll be more to come on the cottages. We're thinking that we'll probably have some kind of information session for all of you or anyone who's really interested. If you, in fact, are interested in maybe getting details, like seriously considering that you want a larger cottage, you would need to set up an appointment with either Lisa or Angela. But if you have friends or family who's looking to move and doesn't really want to downsize that much, you might want to give them Lisa's name. So, all right, next is our Lisa Wells.
Wow, good morning. I first want to say I'm just so honored to be back to what I consider home for me. As you can see, I started my whole career in senior living in 2013 right here, where I was a sales counselor. I came to be here through my mother-in-law who found the community, and I was just helping her look at different places. And short of the story, I started working here and stumbled into a career after teaching 7th grade science into something that I had never even knew about and just came to love and have just enjoyed my 12 years that I just celebrated in October with National Lutheran Communities and Services. So I'm thrilled to be here. I then went to Province Point to help out with pre-sales in 2017 and have been there for the last 8 years. And then this opportunity presented itself, and I couldn't be happier to be back with you. So thank you for, I've had several people just warmly welcome me, and just it's just a privilege. So updates. First and foremost, we are 100% occupied and reserved, and we're thrilled about that. And our goal is to keep that occupancy strong. And the way that we do that is our Village Club program, which actually started when we back in 2017, and it is a great way. It's a tiered system to give people the goal is that as soon as we have something come available, we have somebody immediately ready to take that residence. And so it's a great way that we don't have to just call, hey, we have something open. We know exactly who we're going to call and who's going to take that based on our on this program. So it's been very successful, and we're hoping that we will get to the point where we have like a 3 to 5 year wait list because we have so many people waiting. That's really what our goal is there. So if you have any questions, and along with this, because we're full, we do love to be able to show your homes. We have several people that are so gracious and kind to let us come and show your home to prospective residents. And it really helps them because they also can see how furniture looks and the perspective of size versus an empty one even. So that's very helpful. If you are interested in doing that, we do have a list, and we really are very sensitive in giving you plenty of warning and time, just asking. We never will call you the day of. It will always be with notice, and if it works for your schedule. So if you're interested in joining that list, please see me or Kim or Angela. Would be happy to have you join us. So with that, thank you, and look forward to continuing to see you around. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. First things first, filter changes. So exciting. We're tentatively scheduled to begin our filter change swap outs in our cottages. I know this is Monday the 15th, that is the 13th. Please note too that the spigots will be turned off during this time, and let me second that with the fact that I understand this has been an extremely warm October, and plants are still thriving out there. So if you would prefer us not turning your spigots off at that time, please reach out to Kaylee in the facilities office to note that, so we know that not to do that at that time. The back end of that will be that there'll also need to be a work order put in for the spigots to be turned off. We don't want to wait too late. The temperatures are starting to drop at night, so we would like to have them all off by the end of this month. Smoke detector replacements. Oops, I skipped over one, I'm sorry. Also, your humidifiers will be replaced at that same time if you have one. Please make sure, if you haven't already, to turn those forms in completed by end of business today. Those go to the concierge. Smoke detector replacement. Phase 2 of the 10-year smoke detector replacement will begin soon. That's something that will be coming up hopefully by the end of this month. We did this last year and completed Prominence in O'Valson. This is backwards. Last year, we replaced the first phase. Phase 2 will be Prominence and Advowson. That will be completed this year. Fire extinguisher training today from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the library, and if you don't know it, it is Fire Safety Month. We'll be following this up with a second training that will take place later this month. There's a lot of events in October. We want to make sure, I know today, I don't want to say a little overwhelming, but we've got the barbecue, we've got town hall. I think we'll be able to catch a lot of people, but for those of you that are participating in these events and would like an opportunity for this training, we will have one again towards the end of this month. More information to come. We'll make sure that we have that out on town hall. Fountain update. Really excited about this. We have the project ready to go. It's just a matter of our contractors, our masonry contractors, finishing up the current job that they're on, and then they'll be here to begin work. So it should go up pretty quick once we're able to get started. We anticipate that to begin in October. Once I have a formal start date, we'll get some more information out on that, but we're right on track with it. Pool update. Very pleased to announce that the Pool and Aquatic Center will reopen on Wednesday, October 15th. I know it's been long awaited, and I do appreciate everybody's patience in waiting for this. We want to make sure that everything is right and that we don't have to open, reclose for any reason. We did some extensive cleaning. We worked very closely with the Aquatics Center team to make sure that everything is ready to go. The locker rooms are nice and clean, and we're super excited to be welcoming everybody back here next week. Let me see. Really excited as well to welcome Robert Sharon. He is our new EVS supervisor. He's been with us approximately 3 weeks now. You may have seen him around. I am incredibly excited about this. He is there to really help support our housekeeping team, really get things to where they need to be. He is a former director of environmental services for many years. So he has a ton of experience under his belt to work with our team. You'll probably see him in your apartments as he gets around to meeting all of the residents and working directly with our housekeepers. He's been an intricate part in assisting with reopening of the pool and scrubbing of the decks. He's also versed in a lot of training of floor care. I know that there were some concerns. We had lost a few people over the summertime, and some of our trash rooms and hard surface floors have taken a beating, not only from that, but just residual from the construction that we've had around here. So he's here to really pinpoint on that and get us back to where we want to be and where we should be. Water softener update. We are still moving along with this. We're currently working with multiple contractors and manufacturers to obtain bids for replacing the existing water softener system with a more modern and efficient model. I know we've talked in the past about updating things, having to go through different manufacturers because the current water softener that we have, the company that had manufactured it has patent parts, which cause us to have to find a partner that can then replace these. It's turning to be more feasible for us to look at upgrading our system, more cost appropriate, a better fit for us, and finding a system that can extend the timeline on that. Something that we can have into the future, something that is easier to work on, and then a contractor partner that will work on that with us. In addition, we're also exploring supplemental equipment options designed to help extend the life and performance of our essential systems. We recently did this in the dining over the summer where we added a water softener system to the dish machine. We're looking at seeing about options to add additional water softeners to our large equipment like our cooling tower outside, which is a very good option. So they're working on multiple things for us, especially knowing that this project is going to be going into next year. We want to make sure that we're able to take care of things now and we're able to make a difference. So, as mentioned in past town halls, please continue to put in work orders if you have concerns with your shower heads, your filters, your aerators. Again, we have supplies on site. We have supplies of these items. We know that we're going through them. Landscape updates, flower installation, aeration, overseeding schedule for this Tuesday coming up. Seasonal pruning, final pruning of the evergreen shrubs will begin this week. Work will pause next week and resume the following, continuing throughout the month. And then shrub removal. I know we've had a lot of work orders and questions on shrub removal of the dead shrubs has begun. This will be something that will continue over the next month. So please beware. You'll see these little white flags. They're where plants need to come out. So don't pull them, leave them. The plants will come out later this month. So if you don't see them and they were out this week and you say, oh, mine hasn't been pulled, just please know this is something that they're taking their time to as they make their way through the community. And thank you. Have a wonderful Friday.
That's BJ on vacation. And he's somewhere watching BYU football with all of his college friends. So let's hope he's having a great time. But we have a guest speaker.
Really, I just want to remind you on November 4th, we'll be holding the first hearing loss group. You are all welcome, everybody who can hear me. And I'm the worst at that too, but, and then we won't have a meeting in December, and we'll start full force hopefully in January. So please do come. Time, we haven't decided yet, but it is November 4th, and I hope to see all of you there. It will be held in the chapel. Did I cover everything?
You covered it all. And I think it's important to know that's not just if you're hearing impaired, but if you care for someone who is hearing impaired. It's really great tips. Like I said, our team has had some training, and we have these little cards now that teach us, hopefully, and we're learning how to speak better for you, to enunciate. We practiced. It was very eye-opening. So,
Yes, that's part of the whole hearing thing. Some people don't realize they don't understand a word. So me especially, when someone's talking to me, I'll miss a word and don't know what it is. And there's so many things that we could discuss, so many things that we could work together and hopefully adjust, because we all have the hearing, we don't all have hearing loss, but a lot of us do, and we need to work with what we got.
didn't we hear 1 in 4? Was that the number that she said? 1 in 4? It was over like 60. We're not talking 70 and 80, like us here working. Hearing loss is a big deal. So we're doing everything we can. And we learn a lot of what to do through these support groups. So please go if you can. She's coming back. There's more to say.
BJ better be back.
All right. That's not Jose. Mosin, yay.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to all. For those who I've yet not met, my name is Mosin. I'm the Assistant Director of Dining. Jose is our Director of Dining. So, hope everyone's having a good Friday. I certainly am. My New York Football Giants put a whooping on the Eagles.
Yay, that was fun.
I'll take them, however. So a couple of new updates. First things first, the new menu we launched on this past Monday, October 6th. The general sentiment has been positive. It's been well received. So we are also working on getting it, we're going to be ordering booklets, so we're going to be including a beverage list as well into our menu, so everything will be available to you, and you won't have to ask for a separate menu for anything else that you need. It will all be in one booklet for you to have. We do have an updated salad bar. So what does that mean? That means that it's a facelift, firstly, for the cafe area. Second, everything is temperature controlled, so that means it's chilled. From the minute that we take it out of the refrigerator, from the back of the house, from the time we get it to the cafe, to the guests, to you, to residents, everything is consistent in temperature. Cleaning process is very simplified as well, so it's great on all those fronts. I do want to mention that our executive chef, Shalise, she is going to be leaving on October 22nd. We do want to wish her the best in her future endeavors. But what does that mean for the dining room? So we are actively pursuing and seeking a new executive chef, as well as a sous chef. We've held multiple interviews over the past week. Jose, Shalise as well, alongside Nate. So we are working on getting somebody in here who's not also a capable fit, experienced, but also good for our culture. And hopefully we find somebody here in the, I don't have a timeline for you, but hopefully we're gonna do our best to get somebody who's very experienced and seasoned for you all to enjoy. With that being said, Chef Nate will be taking over in the dining room as well. He will be our executive chef. He is going to help us transition while we are looking for our executive chef, and he's going to be with us for as long as he needs to be. So there's not a concern there. We just want you to know that there will be no hiccups, no speed bumps. It's going to be business as usual, even with the departure of Shalise, who we are going to deeply miss, but we wish her the best. And that's about it for me. If you have any questions, let me know, okay? Thank you.
And here comes Christy. Christy, this is a team outfit, isn't it?
It's the team player thing.
Oh, there's no poodle skirt,
No
no.
fluff today.
Hi guys, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Christy. I'm the nurse with high potential. We are the home care agency that resides in the, oh, can you not hear me? Oh, that's better. Hi everybody. I'm the nurse with high potential, if no one heard that. We're located on the second floor next to the salon. You all can come see me anytime. We will be having an inactive contract set up in the lobby after town hall. For those of you that don't know what that is, an inactive contract just allows us to help you should you need it at 10:30 on a Saturday when no one's here to sign a contract. So they suggest, and we would appreciate if you all would come down and visit me and come and sign up. It does not cost anything. We do not bill you for anything unless you actually use our services. It just kind of sits in my drawer, and hopefully you never ever need to call me. Some activities we have for this month, it'll be next week. My blood pressure clinic is on Tuesday next week, and my Name That Tune game is on Wednesday. They're both on Touchtown. These will be the last ones of the year, just because the time frame always falls just before the holidays, and y'all have better things to do than come see me and take your blood pressure. So that's it for me. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Happy Friday.
And Lloyd, we're gonna do Sarah first. I'm sorry.
Well, you can still shout me out, Molly. Yeah, for sure. All right. Just the whole.
You wanna come over here? You can come over here.
Okay.
Come over here.
I'm gonna hold it like this the whole time. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I hope you've all enjoyed our very first annual Senior Olympics. Today, we are wrapping it all up in celebration. Are we still doing the spice patio, Denise? It's a little chilly, but it's supposed to warm up to about 60 this afternoon. So just, wear a light coat. But we'll be out on the spice patio. At 12 p.m., we'll be enjoying a delicious barbecue lunch. And then around 12:45, we'll transition into our closing ceremony to cheer on our gold medalists and honor the spirit of fun, wellness, and friendship that carried us throughout the week. Now for some announcements you'll be happy to hear. Piggybacking off of Shannon's announcement, after months of patience, I'm so happy to say that the wait is over. The pools are finally reopening. Aquatic classes and pool access returns this Wednesday, October 15th. And I know how much many of you have missed your time in the water. I can't wait to see you back enjoying your favorite classes and your lap swims again. And to celebrate in style, we will be hosting a Margaritaville, Jimmy Buffett style, pool party from 2 to 3 p.m. during volleyball on Wednesday, that 15th. So bring your tropical vibes and come help us toast to the reopening mocktails. On Monday, October 20th, we will be celebrating National Reptile Day with a very special guest, Koopa, my giant sulcata tortoise. This will be her 5th annual visit. She's about 150 pounds, friendly as can be, and you'll even have the chance to feed her some snacks if you like. She's one of a kind experience you won't want to miss, so pop by and see her. Then on Friday, October 24th, we will set out on an active outing to the Ginkgo Grove and Lone Oak Tavern. If you haven't been, the Ginkgo Grove at Blandy Farm is truly breathtaking. It's one of the largest collections of ginkgo trees in North America, and each fall the trees turn a brilliant golden yellow for a very short time, creating a glowing canopy you can walk beneath. It's like walking into a living painting. It's very cool. After we take in the grove's beauty, we will stop for lunch at Lone Oak Tavern on the way back. Pre-registration is required, so be sure to sign up for this rare and memorable outing. Thank you all so much for the energy and joy you've brought to our first Senior Olympics. I'm excited to see how it evolves for years to come. Let's close things out together this afternoon and keep the excitement rolling into everything else we have coming up. Molly, it's up to you.
Thank you, Sarah, for that. And we have Molly today because Lauren is away with her college friends as well. It's a college reunion kind of weekend.
All right, well, apparently I am not a team player today, so my apologies. I thought I was going to be able to read my notes, but I definitely can't, so I need to get an eye check soon. So I'm going to be reading from the slides. So, good news, audio and visual update. Who is our vendor? It's Pavillon. I'm not sure if I said that right. Perfect. So our main priorities are the Chapel Sound System and Touchtown Uniguest and 970 Broadcasting audio and visual. So that's great news. Yeah. Oh. So what are the steps? We'll have 2 technicians, one of which is very familiar with our systems. They will be out to do testing first, then we'll get the systems back up and running properly. And then when? This will be determined once the proposal is reviewed by Lauren, Denise, and Bruce, who, if you don't know, but I'm sure you do, is the IT director at NLCS. So, business items. We're going to get down to brass tacks. So, room reservations, all gathering in public spaces, unless listed below, must be reserved through the wonderful Connected Living Department by both residents and team members, even for short meetings or gatherings, 30 minutes or less. Okay, I think I can read these. So, here's more business items, and the exceptions are the Somerset Room, which is reserved by dining, North Dining, Cafe 400, Garden Room, Cider House Pub, that are all dinings, the Aquatic Center, which is the Engage Center, private offices, Mary Sharavalo, boardroom, Mary Sharavalo, and the We Care Learning Lounge is team member use only. Again, more business, fun stuff. Communications and distributions. All memos, flyers, and slide content should be submitted to Connected Living for review and distribution, unless it falls into one of the categories below. Resident-to-resident messages such as birthday or condolence cards, invitations for gatherings limited to specific floors or areas. All right, here are some, well, actually I forgot some more business. Currently now, we do our special events registration, like Winchester Little Theater, the Shenandoah. We are now taking that over, so you will return those items to the Connected Living office, not transportation anymore. And then we have some fun stuff planned for October. October 13th, Blue Ridge Care presents Hospice and Palliative Care Overview. October 13th again, we have the Wago concert. October 16th is A Sip of Autumn. I hope you will all come out and join us. We have some fun fall festive cocktails and also fall food. October 18th, we have a trip to Theater Shenandoah for a murder mystery dinner. I think it's going to be fun, so sign up and come out and join us. We have October 24th, Life Plan Community Overview with the interdisciplinary team. October 29th, Village Players Readers Theater Play, The Day They Kidnapped Blanche. October 31st, we have our Halloween costume contest and party, so come out and join us. It's going to be fun. Oh, well, I do have something that I forgot, sorry.
Okay.
We have our Alzheimer's Walk, and it is Saturday, November 1st, and we always have a resident-led team. So this year, if you need any more information about it, please come see Connected Living, and we really encourage residents to come support the Alzheimer's Walk. Thank you.
All right. So now we're going, thank you, Molly. When asking a question, please wait for the microphone and speak directly into it. And I'm going to step down here so I can talk. All right, who has questions?
I'd like to know if in fact we're going to get a directory. The bottom line is, at my age, sometimes I remember a face, but not a name. And honestly, the Uniguest app is useless in that situation. I have no way of saying, oh, that woman I met at the specialty shop who wanted to come with me to Aquafit.
Yes.
I have no way of doing that because you can't do that on the app unless you have a name.
Yes, which reminds me, did I welcome our new guests, our new residents? I did not, and we talked about it because I got so carried away with, I want to welcome our new residents, and if they're here, I apologize I didn't do that first. I was so excited by UVA being number 19, I got really distracted. Ibby Dixon and Nancy Aiello, are they here? I don't think so, I don't see them. I moved into a cottage last week. And then Phoebe Burgess, are you here? Phoebe moved in yesterday, so I think she's busy with boxing. Okay, so your question about directory. It's a two-part question. We are working on directories. We had sign-ups after the last town hall. We have about 125 people that signed up that they would like a directory. Directories will become available for a cost, which is fine. The problem is it takes a very long time. What's in Uniguest has to be we're working on how to get that done and what that looks like. We needed to see what the number of people interested was, and we hear you that it's important. I think I've talked to all of you about trying to get my mom here. She would do the same thing. When she moved into our neighborhood, she would write their name after she came back from dinner or for a walk, and she would write the lady with the dog with the blue collar, and that's how she would remember them. So I get it. We're working on it, is what I can say. Yes, sir.
Just for the record,
Sorry.
just for the record, in '24, the operating budget here was $30 million. The cost of printing a directory is about $3,000, less than $3,000. Seems like it's a no-brainer. That would be with no cost. That would just be give it to us.
Right. I understand. Thank you.
Sharon is the new EBS supervisor, and my question is Steve Brown staying, or is this?
Yes,
an
so
additional?
Steve Brown is the facilities, which is maintenance,
Oh,
and now this is someone in charge of housekeeping. So, yes.
thank you, because to me, if I get really good maintenance service, I hot foot it down and let them know. And I'd like
Yes,
to
we
get
love our
comments.
maintenance guys. Round of applause for our maintenance guys. They are awesome, we know that, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jerry Hammond. The renovation has us, in the lobby has eliminated the closet for coats. So where do visitors put
There
coats
is-
and wraps and such?
Thank you. There is a coat rack inside the dining room.
What if I'm not going to dining?
Well, you can put your coat there.
Have you seen how it locks?
Yes, I noticed that this morning. We need to fix it so it's not locked. Yes.
I am questioning the decision to build 4 new cottages with 8 new residents before there's any improvement in the capacity of the dining room and the kitchen to serve the population we already have. It's very hard to get a reservation in the dining room unless you do it 2 days early or 1 day early sometimes. This forces many people to eat at the buffet or take out from the buffet, which is now down to only one choice. I just think it would be important to take care of the needs of the residents here before we expand.
Yes, we really wanted to expand. We did. The cost of that expansion was $2.4 million. That was before the tariffs and everything. When we bring in 4 new cottages, which are larger, we get a much bigger entrance fee that hopefully in 2027 will help pay for that renovation. Yes.
Will you be increasing
Well, I
the
guess my
staff?
follow-up question is there a way to expand the facilities of the dining room for the present population now?
If I increased your rates higher than we wanted to right now. I tried to keep the rate, one thing I read loud and clear was to keep my rates lower. So the feeling is that we're going to wait and see what happens with tariffs and cost of equipment to take down a whole walls and things. I could have moved forward with the renovation at a lower, I could have made it less, and I didn't want to do that.
With the 4 new cottages, will you be increasing staff?
No, we are not increasing any, I had only been here a little while when I had to make budget decisions. I don't have a good feeling that all the staff, I don't have a good feeling that we're optimizing where we are right now. I have let the finance team know that after 6 months, if I feel like we absolutely need more staff, I will come to them to ask for more staff. I didn't have enough data at this point. I'm working with a new dining team. I understand that dining is a concern. They were new as well. We're looking at how to schedule differently. We're exploring all options. I think you've noticed Mosin is here later. That's different than we used to have. We're trying different things. Again, my main goal is to decrease the expense, or not decrease, but to control expenses in the environment we're in right now. So making some hard decisions.
Darlene Dumont. I was just wondering, since we have a capacity issue, couldn't we use the Somerset room for dining?
We can, and we are looking at that. Again, new dining team, we're looking at everything. We're looking at how to be more efficient so we actually don't need more team members. Every team member who is with me? Every $60,000 I put into the budget is a 0.5% increase in your monthly fee. I was one team member, if I pay them $50,000, which is not most benefits, everything went up. Every team member I add to the budget is gonna cost all of you so much. I don't have enough data to say, I think this is really worth it for you to pay more money.
I have a question about the guest sticker parking that's out.
I'm gonna need help on this.
It's been out there like all week, and I understand you had several funerals and such, but they're still out there, so.
Okay, we'll get those out. We'll get those out. Thank you.
And also, is Monday a holiday? It's Columbus Day. but
Yes.
For you all.
No. No, for nobody. No. Okay.
And I also have a question about the residue that's coming within the pool currently, or that you talked about, and they were trying to get it out, bringing in a bigger vacuum. Did that happen?
We had the pool company out and they vacuumed and it's looking good. We're still monitoring it, but we're ready to open.
But they are monitoring the water.
We're continuously monitoring it every day.
And you promise it'll be open?
I am not promising not one thing. Never will I promise. I promise I will be here to help you through it. How about that?
I'm wondering, Brenda Engler, I'm wondering if you're ever going to go back to using the outdoor space on the patio and grills and have hot dogs and brats and hamburgers.
We talk about it with our new dining team all the time. We love the space. We are really, I didn't want people back there while we were still having construction in and out. As a matter of fact, up until yesterday, we were moving bricks and things because I don't want people there. We are talking about it. We're talking about what to put over it. Yes, we want to use it. We want to use it. All of us, Shannon, myself, Mosin, we talk about it all the time. Yes, yes, yes.
Good.
It's a beautiful space. You guys, what a beautiful, it's just a beautiful place you live in. So, hopefully me in a new condo. Any other questions? I'd be happy to talk to anybody who has questions about the new cottages. There'll be more to come on it. I want you to know I don't make a single decision lightly. I don't. I really, this is my community. This is where the people I care about are going to come to age. Hopefully me, hopefully my mom. I want it to be really good. I'm not going to make random decisions. I wish I could give you everything. I wish I could give you a different directory every day. I have to make really good decisions. And sometimes they're hard. So please know I'm doing the best I can with the whole team behind me. Yes, ma'am.
Shannon, this question's for you. But primarily, we get an incredible amount of, I don't know what to call it, but there's fragments of this, that, and the other thing coming out of our faucets on a regular basis. That's not necessarily water softening.
No, but it's the mineral deposit from the hard water that gather and end up in the pipes, and as the water washes it through, you're going to end up with debris in the aerators and in the filters, and it's why at times you'll end up with lower water pressure, because that stuff needs to get cleaned out. If you're finding that, please put in a work order. Again, we have upped our stock of water filters, aerators, CLR, which cleans hard water mineral deposit. And again, that is a residual effect of the hard water that we're experiencing right now from Frederick County.
So I will tell you, when we're talking about budgets and what we're doing, we project $750,000 to replace this entire water system. So that's where I hear that that's the most important thing to you. I also want to let you know that our water is tested monthly, and it is safe. It's a requirement. We do all the things it should be doing. Does it taste great? Is it chunky? Yes, but it's safe. But again, when I make those decisions, I'm taking everything into account.